Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. Guys, I can't lie, today is the worst day to be a Wuthering Waves fan. It is getting real with the brand new updates brought about, brand new controversy, brand new topic to talk about, brand new everything. Today is pretty much the worst day to be a Wuthering Waves fan. It is crazy, guys. There is so many hot topics to talk about, and I'm going to be doing all of them right now. I mean, I could have released multiple videos on this situation because, oh my days, it is bad. It is absolutely bad. People are cooking the games, cooking the devs, and just overall shitting on its anniversary. So let's talk about it. Now, do I think some of these arguments are valid? Absolutely. I don't know what happened with this anniversary, but there is so many decisions that they have made, and I'm just like, okay, we need to take a step back and look at this. Okay, first of all, we're gonna do this based on this. Okay, we could do best, actually. I don't know. Nah, we will do hot discussions right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna show you this, guys. If you want to see this, go to Reddit. Don't look at my videos for that not safe for work content. Okay, anyways, Predatory anniversary events. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have not been able to take a look at the events or the anniversary. I have actually summoned for Zanny. I shit talked the hell out of her, and she came to my account so easily. Okay, I think that's the trick to get Zanny. You need to shit talk her. Anyways, this event right now is getting a lot of people heated. Okay, this discussion right now around this event is pretty juicy. So you only get 900 tokens from the activity task. Okay, they lock this pool behind pulling, royally screwing over players who are saving for future units. I am disappointed. Is this their idea of player friendly? Okay, so essentially you need to unlock this by getting 1,200 night market tokens, or 2,200, which means you are locking yourself from getting 5, 6, 7, 8 of this radiant tides, which is extra summons. Now, people are probably thinking, yo, this is going to be a free-to-play event, but turns out it is not the case. To get more additional points, you need to summon. To get all of this over here is basically a reward for people who are summoning, and to anyone who is saving resources, the devs were like, no. Now, do I think it's inherently bad? Not really. I know people are gonna be like, wait, this guy he's siding with the devs on this. Okay, I wouldn't say it's inherently bad. However, definitely making people think they have the chance to get this is definitely insulting. Unless you actually did the calculation, you were going to be thinking you get some of this radiant tides. It's not. You need to spend to get this shit. Not money, but you need to actually summon. Now, I got lucky with Zanny pulls, one multi. I probably won't be able to get this. Okay, so it is what it is. People don't like this. That's pretty much the take. Okay, here is some free pulls. If you pull more, now pull more. Okay, I've said it in another post, but we can, best we can do, is criticize this in the survey and ask to actually make a no pull to access this rewards. I ain't gonna lie, they probably will have to do a hot fix or a couple of stuff. Okay, this stuff is getting people pissed off. Just an aside, but this event lasts the entirety of 2.3. If you're planning to completely skip the patch, that's 8 pulls skipped as well. I'm gonna be I might be able to get this reward then, because I will be summoning for Kachona, whatever character, you know, the red hair character. I'm gonna be summoning for her, so I guess I will actually unlock it unless the game wants to bless me. But anyways, besides the point, people don't like this. People are pissed. Okay, and then even worse, okay, I think this is just a bug. Actually, this is just a bug, but basically, Changli's that is unable to single attack these ores. Now, this is not, it is crazy because people are also reporting this because it is also affecting a normal basic attack. Okay, which means it affects our overall damage. Basically, it's basically enough of a character, but it looks like it's a bug. I do not think the devs intentionally did this, guys. I don't think it did. So anyways, this explains it better. For everyone thinking breaking ores is not that big of a deal, I would like to tell you the bigger concern here is that this situation probably negatively affects her damage and parrying time on her multi-hit first basic attack. And I think people have also confirmed it here. It seems like they reduced the number of hits from a basic attack. This might actually affect the ability to parry. Please report this. They decreased the number of hits. Report. Oh hell no. So yeah, okay. This is just an issue. Okay, it's not that there's this decision. I don't think they definitely did not do this deliberately. But again, it's another issue to the anniversary. It's basically adding more fuel to the flames currently that's happening. Okay. Anyways, and then this one over here as well. Like I also mentioned this in my video. Why do this? Okay, why show us stuff that we can't obtain until 23 days? It's painful. This is actually very, very painful. And then they show you the character you really want, and then look, the rewards can only be unlocked in 23 days and 9 hours, and then the banner remaining time is only 23 days and 6 hours, which means you won't even be able to use those pools on Zanny, basically, unless the person took screenshots at separate times or he lives around the same time. Either way, you're screwed. Okay, if you were looking at this as extra rewards to pull for Zanny, nah, you're screwed. Anyways, and now I've also mentioned this as well. The Spectre Rover Zanny situation is still here. Now, I do think Predatory should have just released a calculation or the DPS of Zanny with Spectre Rover and Zanny with Phoebe without Phoebe's signature weapon. So yes, this is including her signature weapon, and that's why the additional buff does matter, and that's why the damage differences seems crazy. But what is even more crazy is the fact that Zanny being with Spectre Rover pretty much sucks compared to using Phoebe with Spectre Rover, which means Zanny just sucks in general. Okay, inherently Zanny is just not as good without Phoebe. Okay, so if you wanted to summon for a Spectral DPS character, it pretty much looks like Phoebe is the go-to, and Zanny is just potential character you can get later on. Okay, so anyways, people are talking about that very bad. And then this is it. This whole anniversary, this is actually a breakdown of everything wrong right now. The whole Annie situation is sad and cringe sight to see. I have been praising wuwa since launch, and I've been doing a pretty good job until this point in time where anniversary begins. The spelling, I'm pretty sure is wrong. Everything changed so drastically, or am I just imagining it? Zanny with Phoebe does 54 to 50% more damage than with Spectre Rover. What the hell is this huge difference? Okay, that's my first, like literally my first reaction to that was what the actual F is happening. Zanny is less valuable as a standalone character than Phoebe damage wise. This must be a joke. Zanny is undertuned as hell. Showing us anniversary events yeah, that will only be available after 24 days. It's a joke. Okay, it's crazy. This is another joke, right? At this point, you should show it in like 3 months ago and say 10 free pulls in 120 days. Yeah, no one wants this. Okay. Anyways, you can't try out returning characters. Okay, so with the anniversary banner, you can't test out any of the characters to see if you really like those units. Okay, and then rerunning 10 banners in one patch. Okay, it sucks. This whole anniversary is sucky. For people, you know, people are looking at this as being very, very bad. But on a positive note, we do have the Steam stuff over here, and it looks like it's actually doing well for the game. Yeah. Oh yeah, and sorry, this one is actually something I want to talk about. So basically now with the battle pass, if you don't spend, okay, the devs trying to make FOMO even worse for you guys. Basically every time you claim, they're going to be showing you this. Unlock the inside channel to obtain this. More predatory behavior from Koro Games. They want you to spend more. Okay, essentially what this anniversary is spend more. Pretty much spend more. Funny thing is the reward is actually right there in the screen anyways, just below the free BP, so it's not like you can't see what you're missing. This is such a valid take, but I guess smacking it in your face is more FOMO inducing. Absolutely amazing take right there. Amazing, absolutely amazing. This is our new meme now in wuwa. Oh my days, this is actually crazy. I think I saw a comment, it's like even Genshin don't do this. Where is that comment? It was actually funny to read. It's like Genshin didn't even do this. Not even Genshin, there it is. Not even Genshin. Oh my days, this anniversary is so not doing well. And then we have people saying just the patch in general is underwhelming, not about the rewards. I haven't tested the update, so I wouldn't be able to talk about it. Sorry, my voice is done. Okay, that's it. I'm done with the video. It's been a boy AC Gamer. I'm out. My voice is done. It's been a boy AC Gamer and I'm out.